Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood, my first ever visit. I've only got a little over 4.5 hours to enjoy it. I'm going to focus on the things that I've not done before at other Universal parks and then move on hopefully to other attractions. We'll see if we get into Super Nintendo World. There's only one thing that we really need to do in that land with the proviso that we can get in. All right, here we go. Universal Studios Hollywood, the inaugural visit.
Wonderful driver Garrett. We've been keeping us safe Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Like if mom's small, she can do it.
So when he opens, he let everyone hard that he can come in and we're actively doing work inside that soundstage right now. Every time you pass a soundstage and you see those doors open, take a peek inside. You never know what they're getting ready to make for you in there. But what is a soundstage before we continue? I know these just look like warehouses, but I promise they are so cool. Soundstages are a big warehouse buildings that are surrounding us right now. They have walls that are 4 times thicker than the regular walls that are at your house or your apartment building. And they are 98% soundproof. So as you all know, television shows and movies without our beloved crew members. There are so many elements that go into production. We have our craft department, our set department, we have art direction, costume design, the actors, the background artists, and that's just the name of the world. So why is it taking so long to get to that post-credit scene? I want to know what's going to happen in the next one.
Amblin Drive.
An idea. What do we want
Mr.
to be about?
Spielberg.
We want it to be a rom-com, a thriller.
Amblin Studios are down there.
That's when we are in our pre-production era, before we begin our real production. And a lot of that pre-production takes place on our left-hand side right now. We just set up some of those obstacle courses. This is where they do the Los Angeles final rounds.
Creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Carlisle, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Sky.
take a look at your left-hand side. We've got Biff's car from Back to the Future. I'm very glad they decided to clean off the manure before putting it on display for us. We've got some futuristic cars from Back to the Future 2. From the distant year of 2015. Oh, do we remember when we were all flying our cars around?
No.
We've got some cars from the Flintstones. They're more economic, they're man-powered, don't need any gas for those. And the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter. But that's not the original Ford Anglia. That's one of 17 and a half Ford Anglias that went into making Chamber of
Harry
Secrets.
Potter.
Remember when Harry and Ron were desperately trying to get to Hogwarts on time, and then they got clobbered by the Whomping
Look
Willow?
at the Hogwarts
Yeah, that's why
car.
we did so many of those bad boys. And you can also
Look,
see
there's
the
no
Bradley
car.
Infantry fighting vehicle on your left-hand side. That's just a fancy term for the tank on your left-hand side. And it might look big and scary, but it's not. It's really just made out of plywood,
The
some screws, and a really good paint job. Now, why would we want to go through all of the effort of constructing a tent instead of just buying one? Just shelling out some cash and just buying however many tanks we need. Well, we've got wonderful people here that can create that for us at our mill, and they're also made of plywood and a really good paint job. We've got the mobile lab on our left-hand side.
Movie magic.
That was a blooper, y'all. Sorry about that. We got the mobile lab on our left-hand side, and oh dear, that's the downside of making things out of plywood. And your dinosaur thingies, it means the dinosaurs can get out. Those are our Dilophosaurus.
Oh no. Ah. Yeah, you bounced.
Don't give her back, sorry. Oh my god, that joke. But we're on good terms. That's my best friend. That radio comes right on cue. It's because it does. We've got sound effects that are coming on right now. And we got state-of-the-art strobe lights making those lightning strikes. And right there, we've got our beautiful sprinklers blowing out rain up in the air, letting it come back down the gravity. Yeah, if you're trying to film this on your phone, you might notice it looks a little bit hard to see, right? Well, that's because when we're doing this podcast, here's the light in very specifically. We light the actors from the front so we can see their gorgeously. And then we have to light the rain from behind. So it can be very tricky for our lighting department. For our schedule, to handle those lights. What the heck? And exactly how we do it. Oh my god, I can see all the water. And you might remember it from that ladder. Here is where they were most recently used for Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. You might notice there's a lot of props and set pieces hanging out around here. That's instead of putting them inside of a building like we would normally do for our props and set pieces, or even covering them with a tarp so they're not exposed to the elements, we keep them outside because that's exactly where Carl Lemley had those bleachers set around. So there used to be people right here watching movies being made. And honestly, we get to do the very same thing because these are hot sets. That's what we like to call sets that are being used right now in Hollywood. New York Film Academy is utilizing this area. So if you see anybody walking around, they're filming. So it's a good place. If we have any Good Place fans, you'll be very excited for what's about to be on your left-hand side. It's the railway station that they left standing from when they were filming 4 seasons of The Good Place. In fact, those sound stages that we drove by on the way down here in the front lot were also utilized for The Good Place. Now these sets are really very much inside. These are what we call this project that I'm not allowed to tell you about. So let's use our context clues and look around. Thinking that Jimmy Johnson commercial might have some competition because this looks like a subway station. very first day of filming, they're mechanical sharks. This is our Colonial Street, a little suburban neighborhood. You might also know it as Wisteria Lane from the Desperate Housewives. Purple and underwear are so. Now once again, a picture car is any car that can take you from point A to point B. It doesn't even have to work, and it doesn't even have to be just inside. I wonder what Norman's got going on for us today. Probably something super nice. Hey Norman, what's going on? Me and Norman go way back. Uh-oh. Yeah, we go back because we share the same therapist, but I was wondering why I haven't seen him there lately.
Shut!
Hey Norman, let's just do some deep breathing exercises, okay? Uh-oh. All right, Garrett, let's get us out of here. As we round the corner of this psycho path, but we are gonna move into one of the largest and most impressive stand-up sets in Hollywood right now. Everybody, we are entering Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Then hurry up and play.
A experienced alien invasion crash into a real Boeing 747 airplane. It cost $60,000 for the pilot. KG, the real kicker is that it cost $250,000 for them to ship it right here from the Mojave Desert. They had to export it in flatbed trucks to get it here.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
And to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
What of our neighbors?
That was because the shark didn't
A small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the European hotspot. To the world of no.
You weren't supposed to, don't worry. Jordan Field coined the term the Jaws effect when making this film. Nope. Bring up on the tram, make sure everything's running in tip-top shape. I don't know what to think about mechanics. They're probably pretty sharp. Let's just keep our hands free from the tram.
Buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, on to the next thing.
Do y'all hear that? I think I get to take y'all to your very first Hollywood party. Happy spring break. Whoa, it's the best kind of Hollywood party. It's the kind of Hollywood party where everyone dances in a single file line.
Everybody out! This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Them?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family protects you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Sean traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Is the studio tour done. That was quite excellent. There was a couple of scenes missing, like Jaws, and I think a little an older scene that unfortunately has not ended up in this particular tour. But overall, excellent sort of put together job. If you don't know anything about movie making, then I guess you'll learn a lot. But if you know something about it, there was no new real information. It was kind of more interesting to see Dino De Laurentiis' original office here, the Amblin office, among others. Those are the kind of like small things in the background that where everything starts, which is quite fascinating to me. The studio tour is actually on a longer wait, so I think I've done this right.
Everyone else is ditching. You should be in class. You join them.
Getting deja vu of Japan with all these Harry Potter dress-up folks. What is this device? Hello. Where's your bride? All suited up again, and now we're going to go to the base of the lot, where you just actually returned from because the studio tour goes down there. And after every encounter with the Universal monster that you can imagine, and Calamity as well. Full personal note that, this is kind of a big deal for myself because I've never actually done a studio tour or done anything Hollywood related after my whole life of studying this place, and it's just kind of really rewarding and cool to see just how much it's celebrated here. It's definitely busy today. It's definitely sold out. But the bonus is that there is single rider queues. So with a sold out day, they should be open and should actually work out in our favor. There's a House of Balloons sweatshirt there. I was just talking about that with the guy who drove me here, as that is the Weeknd's original breakout album from my hometown, of course. It's a shame Simpsons Land is not going to be around for much longer, as has recently been reported. I will say the one in Florida I think is more effective than the one here. We're off to the lower lot. Everything else that I want to do in this park is essentially down in this area, so we'll see how quickly we can kind of get all 4 things done. There might be a 5th if I fit it in, but with the single rider queues, it looks like it might be positive despite the fact that it's such a busy day. I'm looking down at the queue for the Mummy right now, and it doesn't look so bad. And also Jurassic World has already gone down 30 minutes from when I got here, so that was quite a good plan. I've always been fascinated by these stairs, and now we're taking it for the first time. It's crazy how this whole place was built up a hillside. I'm sure that they were able to get more acreage at an affordable price at the time because of that. That's Jurassic World down there. Certainly hoping that we get to meet Megatron as well. It would be nice.
Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your person is long.
You are clear to enter, sir. Have an extra.
is on the way. In the meantime, please,
Security team is deployed. They will get you.
Owen Brady, the Indominus Rex is here. Please remain remote and stay calm. Asset control units are on their way. We have to find you. Tracking multiple targets.
Listen to me. Do not panic. If you can see me, I need you to keep your hands inside the boat. The slightest movement will set these animals off.
Two run-throughs of that, because luckily when I waited patiently for the single rider, it opened up, and there you go. And I'm going to do it for Mummy later on too. Packed with people right now. It's kind of crazy. Bumblebee is out. But we want to see Megatron. Great new overlay of that ride. It's the first time I've been on that ride, but at the end of the day, it wasn't too much different. Indominus was impressive, but the T-Rex was kind of similar to how the original movement of him was. I still loved it. Really impressive opening scene. That's probably it is one of the highlights of the entire thing, but yeah, it was really excellently executed, and those screens were damn convincing. But we've arrived. It's Super Nintendo World. We're gonna go inside. Hopefully we'll get on the ride. As you can see, it's on a 145-minute wait right now, so it is a little extreme. Whether or not I can get it in with the single rider, we'll see, but at the same time, I can go back to Mummy and come back and check again. So we're gonna do that, and hopefully we'll get on Bowser's Challenge. Okay, we're trying to hack the day here, and we can't get into Bowser's Challenge. So we're gonna go back up and get into Harry Potter and do those two attractions if we can. Especially because I got another credit that I'd like to add as part of that list of things that I'm doing here today. And that means we're going up the stairs because we need to move.
very terrified children in front of us right now. You've done your job. Good work. Thanks, kiddos.
See what I mean about this being one of the most picturesque parks out there. But it is not easy to navigate being so popular as it is. To think that Disneyland is actually easier to get around than this place. It's very tightly woven. You did see pretty much everything down there on the tour, which was very extensive and enjoyable. I loved it. Seen my Universal Osaka vlog, then you know how much I am a fan of the bar in that particular location. I should have got this beer there. If this place has the same setup, which we're gonna find out. It's nowhere near as extensive, obviously, as the Florida version. But it reminds me a lot of the Osaka version. Pretty sure if it did exist, it would be somewhere over here, because that is very familiar from Japan. In fact, as I walk this way, it looks identical to the Japan setup because the restaurant is here. And then the bar would be and indeed it is. We'll be coming back here later. One of my favorite theme bar setups in an amusement park ever. We do have a Sculpin here. This is my choice IPA when I'm in California. Now I found out it's not actually a Disney product. This is the last Harry Potter land that I have to visit in the world. I've been to them all now. I can officially say that because there's not one in Singapore. So here we go, the final Harry Potter. I've never even seen a Harry Potter movie, but it happens to have one of my favorite dark rides of all time. And that would be, of course, the Forbidden Journey. And I think for the first time, I got that name right. Let's hope. We're gonna go there now. All right, it's on a 35-minute wait, but there's also a single rider. And I did get it right. I'd actually already ridden Forbidden Journey. I walked off, and I've gotten right back in the queue again for a single rider ride because it is so good. I can't even say my impressions. I cannot formulate how good I feel about this ride. And the fact that, like, having done Rise twice yesterday, it may still compete as the best dark ride of all time. Woo! All right, 2 Forbidden Journey complete. What a fantastic ride. 2 decades in, and it's still, I think, probably the best, among the best, if not tied for the best dark ride of all time. It's just the detail, even just like getting into the car and seeing like that old mirror effect on the walls. Like, they just made sure that everything looked right. And I can't imagine what people thought the first time that they rode that ride many years ago. And they were just like, oh my God, how incredible is it what they've done with that franchise to bring it to life. It's really second to none. It's one of the best realizations of any IP out there. It's scary and dark, and it's the full package. I love it every single time. I could keep riding it again and again and again. It's that good. There's so many details that you're gonna find something to appreciate each time. Okay, I'm heading back down now because as much as I'm gonna play a bit of a risky situation with my day here because I'm flying out tonight, I'm determined to get on Bowser's. So we're headed back down, hopefully to get that and the Mummy. Well, come back up here and maybe get Hippogriff if I can, because I wouldn't mind that credit. But that's kind of the day. So tag along through dusk as we end the vlog here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's already been a fantastic day. It's been tough to get around, everyone, but it is what it is. It's not a very big park, so you gotta be prepared for that. We're not doing any Simpsons attractions while we're here. I've done Simpsons the ride, and I'm not really too much for these simulators in big screens. I love Back to the Future the ride, obviously. Some serious shortages in times here, so we're gonna get down there and see if we can take advantage of this. And if the mean lady in the Super Nintendo world that had to kick me out of the single rider area has left, because she has a vendetta against First Drop. Time for revenge. I'm not liking this. A lot of people in this single rider queue have come back. Ooh, for the first time today, I'm upset because that revamp of Mummy the Ride, that's Rock and Roller Coaster. What was that? They took one of the best indoor roller coasters that was themed in the world, and they've completely ruined it with those, I don't even know what to say. There are no fire effects, the loss of the mummy at the beginning, like really disappointed, I'm gonna have to say. I'm not happy with that whatsoever. I won't rewrite it ever again, to be honest, because it was that it's just gonna remind me of how good it was the last time that I wrote it. I don't know if Florida is gonna be the same like that, but there is a certain person that I wanna show you before we go over to Super Nintendo one last time.
Question: does having your hat on backwards make you run faster? It does. All right, aerodynamics. All right, let's see that battle pose. Good. That's it. Quite fierce. You've had some training, I can tell. Yes, I have a sound I found for you on the internet. Enjoy it. Not even gonna come up now? Fine. Run away then.
I believe because of Universal's sustainable initiative, they have really taken away from a lot of the effects on that ride, Mummy that is. Yeah, it's just not the same as it was. I'm really disappointed. No Brendan Fraser, as a matter of fact. I don't know what's going on, but I'm really hoping that that's exclusive to this park and it's not the same in Florida, because yeah, it's really not the same ride. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if I don't know what I'm talking about and it's always been like that, but it's, yeah, I was shocked about how different it was. We got one final shot to get a ride on Bowser. Certainly opened up a bit here, I will say that, and I'd say it's better and more effective at night because it actually, with all the lighting, it makes you feel like you're actually in an arcade game right now. It's more, it honors, or it's more associative to like the lighting effects of like a video screen would have for an arcade game. This is the exit. We're looking for a restroom in here, and I wonder if there's a single washroom. We do need to go to the washroom before we try to get on Bowser, but I'm gonna have a quick look because you never know. Maybe we can get on him right now. We're gonna give it a go. Oh, I think it looks good. We're gonna do a turn and we're in. All right, screw the washroom. Let's do this. Now the only disadvantage of being here is that we don't get the full setup of the queue line and all the theming, but that's fine. I am willing to sacrifice that for a ride on this revolutionary dark ride. That is a vantage point and a half. What happened to Koopa? As far as I understand, Koopa is another variant or version. And I found the restrooms. A little too late for that. We're just gonna chill here for a bit. Up. We're cutting this to the wire. Hopefully we'll get on. I might have to take my hat off. Alright guys, well unfortunately that's the end of the vlog. I did not know how close I was getting to that queue because it just kept going and different corridors. And I just had no idea how close we were going to get to actually getting on the ride. And then if I got on the ride, you know, when you're playing things this tight, you don't even know if you're going to actually get a delay on the ride. You don't know if you're going to get, technical snafus. So, and the operations just seem to be very lethargic and slow. I will say, the staff here on most of the rides have been very enthusiastic. Not really enthusiastic about the staff at that particular attraction. They just seemed a little bit bored and not really interested in being there. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with giving it a pass considering that. I'm not so sure it would have been as great as most people would have advertised. I'm out of breath. It's gonna get worse because I gotta get out of this park and get to my flight. So thanks for watching guys. Always enjoy.